Welcome to week 3 of living in Dubai.
I'm so nervous.
I'm going to get off the vlog and sort healthcare out right now. We're like one short of the basketball team. I think we need to actually find who should we... Guys, if you could have any member of the family back in England join us for a basketball team, who would it be?
Curtis.
Curtis? Who's Curtis?
My friend.
Rouse, whose would yours be?
Uncle Danny. I'd like to see him beat you in a 1v1.
Uncle Danny could not beat me in a 1v1. You even said love you, Danny, but you even said you suck at basketball. We've got that on the record back at home. So, guys, welcome to week 3. We've decided it's Sunday. Rather than making the same mistake that me and Sarah did last time, where we played where we played paddle in the midday sun, we've decided to hire a quarter court at a place called Basketball Hub Dubai or something like that. I'll stick it on the screen. We've got a quarter court. We're playing 2v2. Riles, what do you think of this place so far?
Like, great. Like, it's good because, like, we've got this whole court to ourselves.
Reg, enjoying it?
Yeah.
Mama?
Yeah, even better when we've just won. That just proves that I am better at basketball than Adam.
Dynamic duo right here.
Just for the avoidance of doubt, it's me and Reggie against Mummy and Riley, and they've won one game. Close game.
11-10.
Sorry.
11-10. We're just warming up.
Just shut the hell at them. Just shut the hell at them.
Let me put that in your pocket.
Reg, I've got to let the camera go now because we're about to destroy these fools, okay?
Yeah.
Fist pump.
Bring it on.
Lastly, actually, these guys could only win by fouling. Have you seen this? Look at this shiner. This.
I didn't mean to.
Pardon?
I didn't mean to.
Pardon?
I didn't mean to.
I'm going to get a swift elbow in him. Quick one into the nose in this game. Round 2, let's go. All right, before we go into the actual talking head piece, giving an update of the week, I made a mistake that made her look better than she needs to. Me and Reggie we played 3 games at basketball. The last bit of footage before I flicked into slow-mo with no audio again by accident was you winning with Riley after the first game, but we did go on, beat these guys 2-1. Very happy with that. I didn't give Riley an elbow to the nose. I realised it sounded pretty savage actually when I was rushing back. I was like, I'm going to get him back. I think part of him thought I was actually going to because he was very nervous in the second game and realised I was joking.
You nearly broke my leg. I don't know if we had that in footage before, but
if we did, I deleted it. Anyway,
you nearly broke my leg.
We're quite competitive for family and friends back at
Very
home.
competitive.
You probably think that's an understatement, but basketball was great fun. Enjoyed that. We'll be going back, right?
100%. Yeah.
On that note, I did put on the screen where we went. You have to pay for ball rental. It's like 10 AED. So if you are planning on doing it a couple of times, just make sure you actually like buy your own ball, basically.
Are we being told off?
Yeah. Well, that was interesting. Let's get permission to shoot in the mall because apparently we've got all the gear, no ideas how I think about it. But because we
look so professional.
Because we look professional, we've got professional mics and bits like that, we've had to have permission to shoot in the mall. But I think now that we have permission generally across the channel, so I've actually audited our channel quickly, which is good. Anyway, where were we? Played basketball, and then we wanted to head out to the beach, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was fun.
And it was middle of the day, to be fair.
Bit risky. Went out middle of the day. Got lime scooters, which are always fun. We actually got Reggie on a lime scooter. I thought he'd be big enough to have a lime scooter on his own. He's not.
No matter how many times I told him.
Top tip on the lime scooters, by the way, is it took me a while to learn out how to do this, but it is pretty obvious once you know. If you're trying to hire 2 lime scooters, you don't need to do it on 2 separate phones. On one app, you can do what's called a group ride, which makes it nice and easy. One thing we're trying to do a little bit more of at the moment is rather than just focus on like the amenities in the building, we didn't know the community put stuff on. So Sarah mentioned paddle. In the lift, we saw an introduction to AI, which is being put on by, I guess, the Shoba Heartlands community. So that was for like 10 to 17-year-olds. It was like a 3-hour interactive introduction to AI, which was pretty cool. And I came back and you guys were in stitches.
Yeah, so Riley wanted to do it, so we signed him up. You got the link through, didn't you? I got him all set up because you'd popped out.
Can you just explain why you're laughing?
Riley, when he was talking to his auntie, we was looking at all the features on Zoom, and he put himself with the moustache on, and then he's just joined the community on a Zoom call to learn about AI for kids. For kids, and she's just gone, please turn your camera on, and then he realised that he's still got the filter on of the moustache, and I'm still laughing now because it was so funny. He's like, mummy, mummy, mummy. I took the boys for their first haircut in the community called Abroshka Gents Hair Salon. The cost for their haircuts was 75 AD each, which is around £15 per cut for the boys, which is definitely more than what I paid in the UK. I think in the UK, I think I used to pay like 18 or 19 pounds for both of them, roughly. So a bit pricier, but Reggie did get a hair wash as well, which was absolutely loving.
So we ended up hiring a car. We've got a month-long lease on this. I think one thing we've agreed this week is getting our own car is something we're going to do. One thing that we're mindful of, we just arrived to Dubai Mall, which is where we are now. We tried to find this epic backdrop just for some talking ahead stuff now, but we have like 15 kilometers in the tank, so we haven't actually filled up out here so far. So we're going to go and do that in a second when we finish this. Quick update, just pulled into a gas station. Petrol station. Trash. There's whole Americanisms happening in our house at the moment. Just pulled into a gas station and I saw people sort of filling up all in the same shirt. Turns out, pull up, roll your window down, gentleman will come over and ask how much fuel you want, and then they'll fill it up and you pay by card using a terminal and you don't need to get out. Pretty awesome. Also, Sarah pointed out, they've put it in and left it. Efficient. So looking up there, that's 102 AED for 35 litres. Gonna have to do the maths on that separately. Just did the maths quickly. It works out at 62p a litre. And Sarah, unsurprisingly, said,
Don't know how much it is in the UK.
It's cheap here. Fuel is cheap. We jumped in the car earlier this week and just went down to one of our favourite places, which is like Blue Waters and JBR. It was on my phone. Doesn't look as buttery smooth as this footage, but here's a quick look at what we got up to when we were down at the Ain. So we've just had dinner and we finished up here at a place called Blue Waters. That was Pasta Mama. Pizza was amazing. And I thought I'd capture some content because we haven't spent much time and brought any of this to the vlog, because every time we're here, we normally spend time at this place, which is a place called Blue Waters, which is where the Ain is, which lights up, but for some reason doesn't move, doesn't work. But they still claim the biggest wheel. They even put it on it. Oh, that was nervous. I didn't realize I was on these grates. But Blue Waters is behind us, and what we do here is we go for a walk from here over the bridge, over the water, back to here, which is a place called JBR, which is, I guess, one of our favourite places, that marina, Jumeirah Beach Residence. It's a Wednesday, so after we've eaten, it means boys get dessert. So we're going to take a walk down, grab a Krispy Kreme or some Baskin Robbins or something to treat the lads, and look forward to getting some more content of some of the places that we know and love here and bring it to the vlog. We have a little bit of a scare on the way here because we realise that I've got residency, Sarah's setting up her business and getting her visa, but we're on like week 3 at the moment and we haven't got all that sorted. It's in process. And technically, she's on a 30-day tourist visa. So we paid for the change of status today and all that stuff. I'll just wait a sec because there's the guy with the bell. So scooters, bikes down here. So the first thing for me to do tomorrow morning is contact who getting the new company set up for us and just make sure that as of basically the 4th or 5th of August, Sarah and the boys are not going to get deported. I'm joking. Kind of. So yeah, that's the job. Get that sorted, work that through, and we'll share all that. I'll probably do a separate video, not inside the vlog, of setting up the business over here, who we use, how much it costs, all that good stuff, in case that's of interest. I'm pausing because there's some absolute vibes coming from underneath. Oh, there's a boat. Let me show you. Guys, super exciting. Today's the day we've all been waiting for, haven't we, boys? Big cheer. I'm gonna try that again, boys. For mummy, big cheer. Hey! So today's the day that we are all been waiting for. Super excited. Probably the highlight of our trip so far. What are we doing, Mama?
We're going to get the boys' uniform. Woo!
You can't be sarcastic. You're the one that's actually excited.
That wasn't sarcastic, that was excitement.
Oh. She's only had one coffee this morning. Anyway, so we've headed out to the mall. Quick update on the car situation. I'll get some B-roll and show you the car, just to share with you how all this happened. I guess one thing we had as a bit of a bump in the road with the car, we originally ordered a car through the Careem app, paid for it and all that. And when it came to the delivery slot, they asked for my local license because I'm a resident. And I haven't yet gone through the process of, I guess, transferring my UK license to a local license. Apparently it's dead easy. I haven't just got round to it. So let's go and try and find another car option. So we ended up finding a place through an introduction actually through a mate of mine. You probably saw a brief clip of him in last week's vlog because we went to the Crocodile Park with him. His name is Brett. He put me in contact with someone and they accept both local licenses and UK licenses. So got the car. Sarah's a named driver on this now, so she's going to be driving.
Can't wait. Need to put my big girl pants on.
And I'll share the costings, but it basically works out around £505 for the month. You have to pay 1,000 dirhams as a security deposit. You get that back 30 days after your lease ends. And then there's a couple of hundred dirhams of like admin fees and adding Sarah as a named driver. So all in, it was about 530 quid for the month. Before we jump inside, I'll try and get some footage. Do you want to just give some context?
No, not really, because you've turned the engine off. There's no aircon in the car, and we are roasting right now.
Okay, quick context then.
To what? Where we are?
Yeah.
So we are at, I mean, he's called it a mall. I think there's only like a few shops in there. It's not like the big malls, but it's the place where it's the school shop. I'm not sure how many different schools that this shop sort of caters for, whether it's, I can't imagine it being the whole of Dubai, but I'm sure we're going to find out. But this was named on Heartland's website as the place to get the boys' school uniform. So I have actually in my bag the handbook that I got from the school. So I just printed it out so I know exactly and I know exactly kind of what we need to buy. So Thursday morning, what everyone's been waiting for an update on, I'm sure, is the uniform shop. So a little bit on the uniform shop. So it's completely different to our uniform shop.
Let's be honest, you were underwhelmed.
I was underwhelmed. I expected more.
I loved it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Perfect. It was clinical. It was transactional. I got some footage of actually what it looks like. I was just like, it's perfect.
Yeah. So, you know, I expected, as it is in the UK, stuff like on hangers where you can sort of look and see and it's priced up. Nothing like that. So it's all packaged up in shelves, all in different schools. Like you can't access those. Like they are just for someone to grab for you. So it was like, cool. Hey, yeah, what school? Heartland. What do you need? Told them what we need. Asked them what years they were going into. Then they sized them up, and then they went and tried them on the change room. So yeah, definitely not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. But
so
just
one sec. We swapped. My arm is getting tired. Let me just swap sides.
Yeah. So and cost-wise, I think Adam nearly choked.
It's unbelievable.
Choked.
Like, I went from feeling like real happy because I'm like, this is exactly what I want. We'll be in and out of here within like 15-20 minutes. Just before we get into the cost, by the way, the kids did look amazing.
The kids looked amazing. I think I would have saved money here if you'd have gone with what I thought.
Now, let me just explain the situation. Sarah's about to say that she was going to get fewer items, which we were going to.
Yeah.
But I also know what's going to happen is you're going to realise that you needed more items and you're going to drag us back to the shop. So I was hedging against that. That's all I was doing.
Okay.
I would rather have spent more because I thought getting like one shirt or whatever you were going to get.
No, I was going to get 2 shirts, a wash and a wear.
2 shirts.
And then 1 PE kit.
Yes, 3 shirts. 3 shirts, 2 PE kits, a cap and a tie each.
And a swim bag.
Yeah, how much was it?
£1,942. Sorry, I never know how to say that.
Dirhams.
Yeah, 1,942.50 dirhams, which is £411. So just to like cover off. So we still need swim shorts, swim cap, school shoes,
Stuff.
and shorts, school shorts and school socks. I bought from Next in the UK and bought with us, so I already have those. They're items that we didn't need to buy. So
On that note, so it's about £1,000 basically. Like, I think we're going to spend about £1,000 on those two
School
that are
stuff.
over there, being pretty good right now, on kitting them out for school. Quick one to my mum. Listen, I now understand that when I went to school and you had to spend £600 on my school uniforms and bits like that, how painful that was. Love you. Because that was so efficient, we've now got time. I'm not sure if you noticed, I'm in the passenger seat. It's happening. Wish us luck.
I'm so nervous. Okay.
Have you forgotten how to drive?
Yeah, I really have. The pedals are like really weird as well. This is the brake, isn't it?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I'm just double checking before I go into this car. This is the brake.
Boys, how you feeling?
Unsafe.
Unsafe is a good word, Reg. How you feeling?
Scared.
Scared?
So in drive?
If there's a D in front of you, it's drive.
Oh, God, that looked close, didn't it?
Boys, we've got to get through 18 minutes of this,
Oh
boys.
God, this looks. You probably should have got me out of there. Oh God, I've got a car behind me now, so I've got the pressure to actually pull out.
No pressure. Go at your own pace. Quick question. Is the camera helping?
Probably giving me a bit of Dutch courage. Oh, I don't like this lane positioning. God, I feel so nervous. I feel like sick.
So do we.
We don't have healthcare yet.
Reggie's right. We're in the process of getting healthcare. We should have thought about that before we got in the car with Mummy, because I'm going to get off the vlog and sort healthcare out right now.
So it is Friday evening. We're all switched off now from work, and we have come down to JBR, and we're at one of our favourite restaurants in Dubai called PF Chang's. There are quite a few different locations of PF Chang's in Dubai, but we like the one at JBR. So we're here now. We're actually sitting inside, which is not as magical inside as what it is outside, but the temperature does not allow us to sit outside just because we'd be a sweaty mess. But it's a great view of JBR and also over to Blue Water where you can see the Ain all lit up. So we really like this place. Food is absolutely delicious. Everything from like sweet and sour chicken to dynamite shrimp, sushi rolls, everything like that. Also, the kids' boxes here are great value for everything that you get. It's 27 AED, and they get rice, chicken strips, fruit, and a spring roll, and also a drink. So great value. Food is fresh, always been delicious, great service. Yeah. And then after here, we are going to watch Despicable Me 4 over at the cinema, the Vox Cinema at Nikhil Mall. Firstly, great cinema. Top tip, or just some advice, or just some information really. The snacks, the food, and everything in the cinema is so much cheaper compared to what it is in the UK. I mean, it's a rip-off. We always used to smuggle stuff into the cinema in the UK, sweets and bits.
I kind of daren't smuggle stuff here. I'm like on the straight and narrow here. I just daren't do anything that is remotely on the fringes of getting told off. Amazing cinema. The seats and everything were just like premium leather seats, like super comfy, top experience.
Yeah.
Cinema was great.
The film was amazing.
Film was amazing. Sorry I didn't notice the difference, but the sound quality. Anyway, I'm not going to do like a full cinema review, but the cinema is awesome. I'm assuming they're all great. That was at Nikhil Mall, which is on, I guess, the base of the Palm, if you were going that way out into town, which is quite close to the marina.
Next week, we're going to be covering off our Bedrock F1 trip again that you want to do.
Going to Bedrock tomorrow to watch the F1, which is going to be fun. Probably going to get like a proper British Sunday roast. Bedrock do a Sunday roast. So we're going to go and check that out. Sorry, stern face, then the boys are misbehaving.
Like jobs to do, or hopefully my medical date is going to come through so we can push that forward.
Yeah, just on that.
Company's all set up.
Company's all set up. I'll do a full video on that separately, but for Sora's medical, you need a medical and biometrics in order to get your residency and your Emirates ID. And then that gives Sarah all the independence that she was looking for last week in terms of phone contracts and bits like that, and having her own data. So that's the job next week. We'll do a separate video on all the company setup and some of the costs, challenges, timeframes, all that. So on that note, it's a good opportunity for us to wrap up and say we've nearly been here for 4 weeks. There's probably a bunch of learnings that we've had. So we'll do a first 4 weeks in Dubai, super short, everything we've learned that we didn't know in case it helps anyone else. And the kids have got about 4 weeks left before they go back to school. So we're going to try and do some of the activities. So stuff like the Dubai Safari Park and bits like that. And in case you are coming out here just on a holiday, share with you some top tips of places to go as a fam. Anything else before we go?
No, I think like we normally do like a bit of how we're feeling and stuff like that. So I feel a lot more sort of positive this week, I think.
I don't. I've struggled this week, like structure. Felt completely on the back foot this week. I think I was expecting to be in a better routine of like work, family. I feel like I haven't been as present for the boys this week because I've kind of, the pendulum has swung the other way on work. So I haven't had that great of a week, to be honest with you, from a professional perspective. I guess one of our, just to share with you what we're doing now, and it will probably show up in the blog next week, we're taking the boys to a place called Trampo Extreme to put them into activities for like 60 to 90 minutes. And me and Sarah are literally just working on our plans, our structure, because I've just said, can I need some help right now? So personally, awesome. Professionally, pendulum swung the wrong way, want to get some structure, want to make sure that the things we came out here for stay top of mind and we keep focusing on them, and it doesn't just become the same routine in the UK, just with better weather. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think that's really fair. We don't want to end up in a, I won't say a rut, but we don't want to, I don't really know what the right word is, but
we've got an opportunity to start a new chapter and write our new rules.
Yeah.
We have to do that compared to just slipping back into the old routine.
Yeah.
I think that's the key thing.
Yeah, you've nailed it.
I think that's where I'm at.
I got you.
We got it.
I got you.
See you next week.
Bye.